Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4. Nudists only live once. And where to start? First of all, last time we ended with a little bit of more light. In between parts, I started a little bit ago just looking at my junk because I got some upgrading to do. And I realized all my junk was really heavy. So what I did was I broke down so much junk. You can see things are really set up to be into their components. I'll just give you a little demonstration of what I did. I had my cooking station over here, so it's slightly moved anyway. And what I would do is just take this stuff, let's say, Wonder glue. Well, no, anything that's... This is actually as efficient as it gets. Let's take duct tape, that's fine. So, duct tape on the ground, we just scrap it. And then it's in the inventory. Clearly I missed some things. But yeah, anyway, so what I would do is scrap everything, and then it's in the inventory over here, and it's a lot better weight to item issues. Pretty much the gears, only 0.2, that's kind of heavy, but everything else is nice and ready for me to go and figure out how to work on guns. So I think this is about what I would need. Definitely more adhesive, so let's get that. Anyway, we should be good. So today we've got some gun work to do. We're level 13, so we have access to gun nut. And besides that, just check what's over here. Nothing. This is where the radioactive barrels were last time. But yeah, today, gun nut, and then some more, because Lexington is barely, touched. We've gone into the super duper mart, and besides that, well, there's a whole lot more. But thankfully, because this gun crafting workbench over here is so close to Starlight, we can just use that as a means of getting into our gun crafting. So there's gun nut, rank 2. Let's see what we can do. I've got my stalkers, my legendary weapon that I picked up, and there's this 4-crank thing, so we'll just do that. Honestly, I probably have mods that I could have... Even with all my preparation with breaking down a bazillion things, I should probably have my mods with me to make sure that I'm actually not wasting any of this good stuff. That's unfortunate, ever so slightly. But what I want to do today is suppress a few weapons, because suppression is very important. So we will suppress this thing, we'll suppress that thing, and short combat rifle can't be suppressed, but I would like to bring that up to powerful. Now, powerful combat rifles are pretty freaking good. Yeah! So we'll do that. The short barrel, doesn't really matter that much. It's more about the sights. I think can't create those items? What is it that I need? It's very strange. Okay, I'll go with short scope, I guess. It's very strange. But besides that, we've got our scoped powerful combat rifle, our stalker's 4-crank, suppressed 45, and the 10mm, if we bring that up to advanced, I think that's probably a good idea. 40 up to 46. and I think it's better AP. Or maybe it's reload speed, I forget exactly. But this is where we should use the long light ported barrel. Better recoil and all that jazz. Quick eject magazine can stay as that. And, well, what is the difference? That's 4 adhesive, I'd rather not. Okay, let's go back over to the suppressed 45. And if we do a... It's either... Well, we might be able to do both. Recoil compensating stock, I think, is a good thing to have. It's going to be better recoil and aim with scopes, improved bash. Better aim with scopes, exceptional sighted accuracy and recoil. I think the recoil on this is pretty freaking important. Hello, Neuro. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. It's just a quick little running through the various things that I need to do to my guns, and I think we're using up all of our adhesive, but that's fine. We've got some really nice guns now, and with those guns, we'll be able to have some fun with them today. So yes, I'm very happy to get suppressors on 2 more weapons. Suppressor hype indeed. The 10mm, it's just nice to have this around as a suppressed weapon. It's going to be very, very useful. My problem right now is I need to sleep, first of all. It's 12, I need to sleep, and it's going to be morning by the time I'm done, so... Oh, I hope that bridge is looking good. We'll have to figure out if we can actually manage to have that bridge not be messed up. In between parts, I also put up all of my bottles in here, just to organize things, all of my sellable items in here, and all of my food was in here. And I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Let's just take a few of these. Definitely take all the Mirelurk cake omelets, because that's silly not to have those. And properly fed there. Don't want any more diseases, so I will take that water right there.
Seems to be growing well.
There's some mute fruit, some corn, ready to grab. How is it on our utility? Yeah, definitely need more mute fruit. We have some extra corn. Okay, good to see at least. We'll put that stuff away. I had some of my mods. I didn't know. I guess I didn't. Oh, right, I didn't have some of my mods. I took off some of my mods. Okay, there's the mods that I wanted to put on there. Anyway, let's store the junk and store the corn, the mute fruit, and that should be good. Before moving into Lexington, yeah, I just need to make sure that I don't have a need for anything immediately, just in case there's water. It's bad to get addicted to any drugs, but I'm gonna keep a few drugs around just in case. This is tough. I want to start using drugs faster. Okay, so we've got some time to sleep. Of course, we need to throw away our throwaway stuff, like the scattered laser musket. But when it comes to using things like 38 rounds now, that's not necessary. What we need to do is have our 45 rounds around, and definitely more 10mm rounds, and probably more 308. The 4-crank laser musket. I'm going to hold on to that just a little bit more, but considering what I saw last time, I'd much rather... We'll take some of those around. The nice thing is about the ammo for it is it's not very heavy. The bad thing about it is the weapon itself is 15 pounds, which is almost, you know, a fifth of what I want to carry around just as a day-to-day sort of thing. Well, we'll see. But let's get some sleep going. I think 7 hours is going to be fine. And we are ill from parasites. Good, 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 good. Wonderful to see illness from parasites. Still fatigued. But now we're ill from parasites. Wonderful. You know what? We'll put that on 4 and that on 5. So we have our suppressed weapons at the get-go. And then they get... well, we won't be able to do anything about that. So, how is our food situation? We definitely need more mute fruit, but this amount of corn plus up there, we can kind of get a good amount set up.
Need
it's
to
really
get back to Diamond
quite
City one of
bright,
these days.
and
Biggest
to
town I
do
ever
Lexington
saw.
in this sort of brightness is scary. I shouldn't be doing this, and if things go poorly, I'll know why they go poorly. This is the start of that, but we have 2 level ups. What I was wondering is, should I just have a rank of that, because I could have 2 ranks of that immediately, and it would really just benefit, even if I take 100 damage, if it saves me from having my limbs crippled, that would make all the difference in the world. I am uncertain as to when I'm going to take damage. Big surprise. We'll have to see. Anyway, don't plan for failure, plan for success. And it's a good sort of idea to live by. If I would have been taking things like, oh, toughness and adamantium skeleton, I would have ended up probably taking damage by now, and that wouldn't be any good. It's better to make yourself impervious to damage, planning for success, rather than saying, okay, well, I'm going to take damage, let's take some damage-reducing sort of perks. Yes. Looks like the bridge is actually loading in texturally. I'm happy to see that. The thing we need to be careful about is... those guys over there aren't complete idiots. They can see you pretty easily if you allow them to. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But I want to take out Boomer. Boomer is the problem for sure. And if we go over here, well, we see some ghouls, but we need to go further over here. Boomer, us being in the sunlight, we should get as far away as possible before even looking at him, just in case. But there he is right there. And if we were to do a critical strike on him, that would be enough. But the problem is he has a friend that could immediately get his mini nuke launcher. So I'd like to take him out and then immediately take Boomer out. The Raider, that's pretty easy. So I just need both of them to be... okay, there we go already. And we can immediately take the critical. And that's not enough. Okay, now we're running because that wasn't enough. 2 times damage. Not enough. Oh boy. Don't mind the shooting. Don't mind the shooting. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're fine. I think fitting in AS early might be good just so you get... yeah. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this person isn't Boomer. I just call any raider with a mini nuke Boomer, pretty much, just because that's what I think of. Yeah. Wait, actually, yeah. Boomer's a dude, but this person's definitely not a dude. Interesting. Let's see if we can't kill this person. You know what? Okay, 4 crank, do your job. Very nice. Vaporize that Boomer. I mean, that person who is somehow related to Boomer. There we go. Okay. Yeah, adamantium skeleton. As you were saying, Neuro, probably a good idea. But I think we're good. Now we just need to take out some feral ghouls. Oh, look at that recoil. Glorious, glorious recoil. Been waiting for that. And you're underneath there. That's fine. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I call every single mini nuke armed person a boomer, it's just a good name for those sorts of things. Anyway, so what we need to do right now is shoot the turret carefully. Okay. Just give the turret a chance to do its thing. We're not going to shoot that car because we don't want the entire thing to be radioactive. It's fine. And once it goes back to being not in danger mode, we'll be able to take it on with one more shot in a second. There we go. Good enough for me. Okay, great. So, we've got that little raider outpost dealt with, and I'm realizing that I don't have my explosives. Now, it's good to have explosives for several reasons, namely because you can, you know, kill things around corners and various, yeah, stuff. But I might need to cut this trip a little short, or at least shorter than I was expecting, because explosives can be really useful coming up here in a bit. I guess I can take the fat man. Where did... The fat man flew all the way over here? Huh, interesting. We'll take the mini nuke, and we're already over encumbered. Go figure. Do we have a grilled radstag with us? That would just be really useful. Okay, there's our grilled radstag. I hate having to have grilled radstag in anything that benefits me, because then I have to suddenly keep track of my 135 carrying weight, but let's keep track of that 135 carrying weight. Now it's 160. Okay. So, serrated machete, not even horrible. This various sets of stuff, and that stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to go any further that way because that might spawn some ghouls into attacking some raiders, and it's better just to throw a baseball grenade and kill them all. Spoiler warning, but we're going to head down into the city itself. We're going to have settlement beacons just going back and forth into being in range and out of range, but that's fine. You can die. It's nice to have this weapon again. Every so often, I do think I should just do a pistols run, but then I remember, oh, well, the Gauss rifle isn't getting affected by that. And then I say, you know what, screw pistols. I'm going to have fun with a Gauss rifle. But it will take a while. So, around the corner, we can spawn some enemies. There they are. And we will see them soon enough come around the corner and do around the corner things. Come on, guys. There you go. Next. got a few, don't we? Nope, I'm over here. Yep, keep it coming. Any second. They'll figure it out. I am just right in the range of settlement recruitment beacons, aren't I? Hopefully that doesn't mess with the game too much. Okay, apparently they won't figure it out, but that's fine. We'll just stand cautioned. Now, the last guy... I want to be snuck up on. Yeah. We'll just be ready for them. Is it just that guy? Apparently it was. Okay. So we've got that taken care of. But besides that, there's definitely a few other things we should consider. I want my grenades. I definitely need to get my grenades. There's going to be some ghouls over there. Not the end of the world. We'll just run straight back to base. It's right around the corner. And then we'll be able to drop off the Fat Man, the mini nuke, and anything else that we need to get rid of. And trade that out for some nice explosives. Okay. Losing out on my adrenaline. Really assumed that I would have been able to critical that boomer. That raider with the Fat Man. I should, you know, get my nomenclature correct, even though they are rather boomery. Let's just not get in the habit of... Oh, too many nukes. Okay. I'm having second guesses about just letting my Fat Man be accessible to the public. So we'll do a weird little thing here where we have to actually jump to get up here and get the Fat Man put away in a nice, safe location. And there we go. This is the Fat Man cabinet. Perfect. Okay, things to sell. Bolt action, serrated, that stuff. And we already have a Molotov, but we need some other things as well. I don't know why I'm going this direction. Let's just take all of those, a few of those, 5 of those, and that's good enough. Okay. Are we... We're fine. We need to actually set that as something. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, alternative boomer, or whoever you want to call that person. Boomer is just such a good way of describing raider fat men wielding people. It's just, you know, oh, it's a boomer. I mean, yes, I know Zamanja's over there, and this isn't Boomer, but now that we've dealt with Boomer, we can just call him Boomer because, you know, Raider with Fat Man is a lot less of an accurate description. Definitely Boomer. Okay, so this place is pretty chill now that we've dealt with the Boomer and the various ghouls in the main area. Surprised that Raiders haven't really dealt with them. Huh. If I put it in a weapon rack, it's safe. More reasons to have frickin' chat telling me how to do things. Thank you, Neuro. I should really consider actually just, you know, doing the safest option. rather than having to make a obstacle course to get my weapons out of the way enough so they don't... Oops, sorry, skeleton. Really wish I could take bones from skeletons, but here's 100 pre-war money and then some. Anyway, yeah, getting the mini nuke launcher out of the way so my settlers don't use it. That's always been one of those things I kind of just assume you need to... Oh shoot, okay, we've already spawned the thing. This is why I wanted to have a fragmentation grenade around. And I missed horribly, but it should be fine. Just, keep your eyes on the various... Oop, there's a guy around the corner. Oh shoot, I am not doing enough damage to him.
No need to hide. It'll all be over.
There is a need to hide, actually. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Says no need to hide, but he's immediately shooting me. Okay. I either need to take riflemen to kill enemies or adamantium skeleton. God, I don't want to deal with nasty enemies. This thing, even after upgrading to .45, it is not that amazing. It's not even that great. It's for rad roaches and various varmints that you can't really be bothered to use good ammo on. Okay, so 2 shots for raiders. Not a good deal. Very scary. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the best way of testing that. I need to either just do some research and figure out the best way of storing weapons. I've always just put them out of the way for if I'm around when enemies start attacking a settlement, that my stuff doesn't get stolen by the enemies, or my settlers don't run off and grab mini nuke launchers. So it's been kind of just, you know, a learning experience for... Are these tarberries wild? They're probably wild. Yeah, I already picked up a disease, but I'd rather stay away from that stuff if I can. Let's get over here, and it's a wild carberry. Yeah, not as good as it could be. What to do now? Well, we have a few enemies over here. They're not too difficult to deal with. We can clear them out so we don't have to worry about the passing area. Yeah, my weapons just aren't doing what they need to do. So 1 does that, and up to 4 does most of it, but not all of it. Let's take a shot. So if the enemies want to show themselves, we can take a shot at them. That's fine. Yeah, but if my way works, then it also requires me to run through an obstacle course to get to my various items that I want to keep out of the way. I'd much rather just have it, you know, on display for me to grab whenever I need to. So I don't know. I'll look into it. I think that's definitely worthwhile. Can't really test it out in-game because it would require me to get attacked by some nasties. And they might either take weapons or my settlers might take weapons. Neither of which I would really enjoy in a firefight while I'm under attack. Anyway, can't really get a bead on the guys that should be around. Do I really need to come from a different angle? Apparently I do. Lots of different ways of going around here. I'm not going to try anything new or out of the ordinary. I'm just going to do it my typical way of either over there or over here. Okay, so there's one. That'll be nice. Nice easy shot if I can manage it. I don't think I can. Okay. Headshot. There we go. Just keep an eye out for anyone who gets pissed off. Or miss horribly and have them not even care. Very nice. Okay. Let's give this thing a run. Turrets, not that dangerous, but we do have to be careful that they can't point at us whatsoever. Okay. Oh, that's a work. So in here, there's a small chance of a few fun things. It would be better if I actually had lockpick. I think it's an advanced. No, it's probably an expert safe. If it was an advanced safe, it wouldn't be. Well, we'll see. I'm not drawing a complete blank. I'm just drawing most of a blank. Okay, medics. Not worthwhile and not worthwhile. And that's
No
expert.
way I could pick this.
Okay. So we've got that dealt with, and there's the ghoul. Here's that stuff, and gas canister. I think that's, yeah, that's everything. What is our adrenaline at? Already at 15%. Very nice. Okay, so I'm thinking what we do now is build up our adrenaline even a little further. There's a few things to consider when it comes to building up adrenaline. But I've got plans. I've got plans to use that adrenaline. Don't want to take those ghouls out from this side. I don't like being swarmed by ghouls. Last time was very stressful, even though we made it out just fine. It was not fun. Not fun whatsoever. I think I was getting down to essentially, you know, 1 or 2 shots spare, and it just wasn't very comfortable to be put into that situation. So we'll come from this direction. This direction we can kill the ghouls, and they can't really reach us. And we're also not really being put into caution by the people behind us, because they don't really care us, you know, killing ghouls with sniper weapons, especially very quiet sniper weapons. So let's kill these guys. There's a level up. So now we just kind of keep an eye on that thing in this area. We shall see where they appear first. There they are. Would have liked a better amount of damage, but they can't get to me. They go over there and they really can't figure out how bridges work. Eventually they'll run off. Very nice. Anything else? can't get up that way. You can only get up this way. Do your worst, which is not bad whatsoever. Okay, there's one. Okay, very nice. So, I think that's all of them. Let's give a shot over here just to see. Okay, no, there's still something. We'll go back to this thing. Take a look at... Whenever we level up, we should really double check that we're not missing out on anything. So we have 3 ranks of things to choose from. Ninja... Rifleman... Adamantium Skeleton. We can take 2 ranks of that immediately. Toughness we could take a rank of. It's just seems really wise to do that, especially since there was a raider that I didn't kill immediately who was wanting to shoot at me. We shall just have to see. Let's see. Let's see. Over here, the feral ghouls, they should drop down because I haven't woken all of them up. There we go. Wake up, guys. Is that all of them? Okay, barely anything moved. I think that's all of them. I'm gonna sprint by here and... yeah, that looks like that got all of them. Hopefully, because I'm gonna go in here now, and I don't want close quarter ghoul. Ooh, military grade duct tape, very nice to see. And here's another weapons workbench, just, you know, a few hundred feet from the other one. Yeah, the whole thing about storing weapons is as soon as you think that your weapons are safe, someone's going to grab them, and they won't be safe. Now, I'm pretty sure I've even had my weapons taken from very out-of-the-way, hard-to-reach places that no settler should have access to, and they still just disappear randomly. So, yeah, I definitely try to at least make it harder than normal for them, so, yeah. It's one of those things that you just have to kind of hope for the best and expect the worst. And mini-nuke armed settlers are something I would like to avoid if I can. But, yeah, thanks for looking. I'll look myself, see if there's anything better than just storing it in a bin, you know, on top of a roof that people shouldn't be able to get to. What was my adrenaline at? 25%. Now, I'd like my adrenaline to get up to close to 50 for reasons that we'll go into later. But for now, we just need to keep on sniping off various bits and pieces of the raiders over here at Corvega. We don't have a quest or anything to go off and save the various townspeople who these raiders are harassing, so we'll keep it to the outside, which is nice and easy. But let's see. Still have plenty of ammo. Oh, no. Whatever you see, you don't actually see it, I promise. There's nothing here. You see nothing. You see nothing. Get on the other side of this. Okay.
Nothing there now.
Yeah, nothing near. Okay, so let's see. Corvega. Corvega is terrifying because... okay, we're immediately getting into caution every 5 seconds. We have the worst case scenario where the enemies have the sun to their back. And if this was a dogfight, I would have already lost. They have the high ground, they have the sun to their backs. Yeah, this can't get really any worse when it comes to that sort of thing. I can barely see him. Do you see him? I can see him, but it's a bad shot. Okay. Luckily, we have this wonderful wall, and we can just kill them. at our own pace. Yeah, the thing about Fallout 4, there should have been several things remedied by this point, but they gave up a long time ago and just said, hey mods, you fix it. You want to mod my game? You mod my game into the fixes, because I ain't going to do crap about this. I'm working on Fallout 76, and that's going to be a gold mine. I'm going to have so much fun, dude. Yeah. I don't know if you played any of Fallout 76. I think the, what was it? The one that actually introduced NPCs, the dialogue options. I said, fine, I'll give it a shot, and then I played about 3 or 4 hours of it, and I was like, huh. So this is what Fallout 4, if it was online, would be like. And then I never played it again. So, a sad, sad outcome to what is really a nice engine. I mean, the modification system and everything. It's very, very fun. So yeah, that's my take on Fallout 76. I gave it a try, and it just wasn't for me. I guess I should play it a few different times. I think I sat down and just like played through a huge chunk of it. Well, a huge chunk of time. I didn't really let it simmer and sit. But yeah, it just... Fallout doesn't work in that sort of setting, unfortunately. Okay, there's raiders up there, but I want those raiders up there because they're the more dangerous ones. Stay close to your defenses, but where are they getting to? There's one. Thank you for leaning over the bench. Very considerate. Guess I can take a look at this one. Yeah, probably best to keep it that way. It's kind of a letdown. It has such potential, but then it's just so...
Someone's out there.
It takes all the mechanics and tries to make money off of them, pretty much. And that's what's really unfortunate. But yeah, I'm sure there's...
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Well, and I don't even remember. I remember seeing like 2 people, and they waved and gave me thumbs up, and I was like, oh, this is nice. But everything else was ruined for it, like me wanting to start collecting scrap and... Oh god. Here we are again in Radstorm Central. I don't know if I heard something a little later than I should have, but we've got Radstorms, and please tell me okay, good. I'm keeping my Rad Axe with me. So, if worse comes to worse, I take some more rad damage, but I think there's a chair around here somewhere. So just sprint to the chair. There it is. Okay, sit. And wait. 3 hours should do it. Radstorm, and it's gone. Okay. Yeah, I never played Grand Theft Auto Online. I think I played a little bit of... I grew up with a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, but then I didn't play much of it, and there was like a free one on Epic, and I played like an hour of that, and I mean it seemed fine, but it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't you know, sold on it by any means. So yeah, games. The thing is, it'd be fun to like try these various games, but there's just finite amount of time in, you know, our lives, and it's just hard to give the time it takes to actually... Oh, okay, nope, that didn't work out. But yeah, finite time. Gotta Gotta play the games that you know, have time for and want to invest time in. And Fallout 4 is one of those games for me. So...
Only a fucking coward hides!
So, you know, responses like that, Mr. Raider, you're what make the game wonderful. I am a coward, and I will allow you to chill out, only for me to shoot you in the head a few seconds later. Ah, very nice. And up here, there's going to be someone... Okay, you're not interested in dying, that's fine. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I've seen, you know, how bad it can get when it comes to just, like, being run over at random points for no reason whatsoever. In the most ridiculous ways. Just like, you're minding your own business, then all of a sudden just a car falls from the sky and crushes you or something. So, yeah, GTA, it's one of those games that only the player character should be allowed the chaos of GTA. And when you start giving that chaos to other players and you're trying to play your own game and set up your own chaos, that's when it suddenly gets too chaotic. So, yeah. There's probably still raiders up there. I definitely haven't killed them all. But what's our adrenaline at? 35. Would have liked it to be higher. I know something that can raise the adrenaline. I'll get my pistol out. There's some rad roaches over here. Yeah, new games. That's a tough one. So, when do you know, say, I'm going to invest money into this game where I probably won't have time to finish it, or, you know, it won't be entertaining enough. There's the... Ooh, legendary. Legendary, please. Yes, thank you. Let's build up our crit a little bit. Come on, 88% chance. I'm trying to remember the... Okay, this is just pathetic. 95% chance. There we go. 52 experience for the crappy little rad roaches. Very nice. Guys, you can come get me whenever you want. There it is. I'm trying to remember the last game I bought. I bought like upgrades and updates and 50% more damage to mirelurks and bugs. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't expecting much. There's our legendary. Yay. We got exterminators out of the way. Oh. Yeah. That's what I expected. Yeah, what's the last game that I bought? Oh! Doom! I literally bought Doom because it was finally on sale enough for me to consider buying it. Haven't touched it. Haven't touched it at all. That's just the amount of time that I have. I have enough time for playing this and looking into this and working on the house and maybe considering looking at some games that are on sale and saying, hey, let's buy that one. But yeah, don't have the time for actually playing games. So, yeah. Is it getting weird out right now? No, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't be serious, game. We just had this. We just had a rad storm. Where's the closest chair? Is it up the road? Okay. I'm in between things. And I don't know the closest chair. It would be either the little house over there or up the road and exactly where I already sat. But rad storms back to back. That is really annoying. Why are there rad storms just back to back? It's not fair. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and run back to the house because there should be a chair there. This is not fair. Okay, I don't have the... I'm gonna take one Rad-X. I don't see me being able to make it there. Ugh. There's the Rads. And will I be able to wait effectively? This is not fair. Okay, 3 more hours of waiting. Okay, so we picked up a rad. Total rads of 7. Mildly dehydrated. Game, are you done with your rad storms? Can I be going about my business? Ugh. But yes, as you were saying, Neuro, the game industry and just the massive games these days, huge titles, it's kind of draining to think like, well, let's catch up on, you know, Witcher, Assassin's Creed, Wolfenstein, Horizon, New Dawn, I'm just like trying to think of like gigantic titles that have just, I don't know, turned it into you need to invest, you know, dozens and dozens of hours just to like get the story of the game. I think the last game that I completed for the first time was Jedi Fallen Order, and I was in that just for the story to see what they were all about. And what I was getting out of it was, go back and play the game a few times so you can get the various lightsaber hilts, the ponchos.
Seems to be growing well.
Just all sorts of little things. And it was just kind of, I don't know, not insulting, but it's just how games are built now. It's supposed to be like, hey, completionists and replayability and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I feel that. It's just, games want you to play the heck out of them way more than you would ever be able to play. I mean, and here I am playing Fallout 4 several years after its release. We're tired, we're hungry, we're thirsty. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's eat some food. I'm going to stop complaining about the game industry just for the moment and think about what happens next. It's at least nighttime. Oh right, parasites, because of course parasites. Parasites. Let's have some more mud chops. And we'll keep around several of them. And we'll cook up whatever meat that we had. Namely just the red roach. One on a stick. Don't do the Mirler cake. We need to get dirty water set up, don't we? Oh right, our dirty water's in our inventory over there. Yeah, the Outer Worlds, that's so I feel that. It's just like I mean, I was having fun until the end of Outer Worlds, and then the game said that it was over, and I was just like, no, you're not. You're not over. What are you talking about? Where's Act 3, or whatever act it would be on? It was just like, I wanted more, and it had, like, a template that could have worked, but it was the one game that I would have, you know, wanted to see the story continue rather than just have it be set piece finished. I guess, like, the last quarter of the game, by the time I got to Byzantium, I was kind of feeling the repetitiveness of it all. So, yeah. I think I just need to look into the indie games that are good ones out there. There's definitely a few. A few that I've had my eye on, but I'll see. I guess that's the nice thing about various, oh no, I shouldn't have dropped that. Let's see. Scoped powerful combat. There we go. Yeah, there's a few good indie games and some people that are covering them, which helps out immensely. But Exterminator's meat hook. So pathetic. Let's drop that. We've got some thinking to do. Okay, so if I was to essentially say, what does it take to make a recruitment radio beacon? 2 circuitry, 2 crystal, 6 copper, 10 steel, 3 ceramic, and 1 rubber. Circuitry, crystal, copper, steel, ceramic, rubber. Okay. Circuitry, ceramic, crystal, yada yada yada. Oh, let's see. I'll also need a few other things. Copper. Gears. Rubber. Probably have steel up north, but let's just be sure about that. Circuitry, crystal, copper, steel, ceramic, rubber. I think that's good. Next, we've got to grab something. There's a fat man for us. We've got to make sure that we have everything that we need. Taking way too much with me. The stalkers, you're fun, but you're not silent, and you're... I'm going to store you in there. Stay safe, stalkers. Stay safe. Okay, so we're good on all of that. Our aid is looking all right. Various herbal stuff. Purified, buff out, iguana, Do we need more copper? Feel like we just might need more copper. Ceramic circuit. One more look. 6 copper. Just to be sure, let's take some more copper. I honestly forget about something else. It's not nice enough to see. Yeah, the alternative run, because you can essentially say, hey, this is dystopian and crazy, but you can also say, hey, I'm totally for the capitalists, and it would be at least interesting to see that side of things, but I don't know, maybe they just needed more materialistic, like, gains for me to consider that sort of run, the capitalist run. I didn't really consider doing it after thinking about it for a little bit. It's unfortunate. I think there's definitely going to be an Outer Worlds 2, right? I think I heard something about that. I mean, I'll play it. I'm looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6 and other things too. Oblivion was the game that introduced me to, you know, the Bethesda RPG, so I'm definitely down for some more of that. And of course, Skyrim. Honestly, I haven't played a ridiculous amount of Skyrim. I played a lot for a game that's been out for like, what, 10 years or something. But I don't know. They've re-released it for the last time, hopefully. And yeah, I couldn't be bothered to even consider that. I'm done with Skyrim. It's fun, but it's a big game that's been milked to oblivion. So, I don't know. We'll see. But right now, we're doing something else. I've got enough adrenaline, I think. Unfortunately, fatigue and parasites are a thing. Tiredness, it can't drop my strength any further than 1, so that's fine with me. Right now, I want to save the Minutemen. Saving the Minutemen, it just might be good enough for me to be able to do something about a Deathclaw. Now, the nice thing about the Deathclaw is all I have to do, well, hopefully all I have to do is say, hey Deathclaw, I have a critical. So that's probably the key thing, is making sure I actually get the critical. Oh god, I need to kill one raider with... Maybe there's an enemy right around here. There is definitely an enemy right over there, so I'm just going to go critical that thing, just to be sure. Rad roaches. Wonderful. Okay. Plenty of rad roaches, in fact. Let's make sure that we leave a few of them alive, but rad roaches, your time is up. 3 chances. There we go. And let's finish it just to be sure. Very good. So there's our critical built up. Yes, we have a critical and we have a fat man, and we're going to take on a Deathclaw. That is my plan. This place is nice to just double check because it's just constantly respawning. Very nice, for sure. I don't know how I can steal from dead people, but I will. Okay. Oh, that's how you steal from dead people. I was wondering. Don't need to pick this stuff up. I really shouldn't be. It's just adding to my carrying weight, but we'll manage. Hopefully. Let's actually see. Can we manage? We can. Huh. I guess that makes sense. The recruitment radio beacon will not function if there are more than 4 unassigned settlers in a location. I guess that's why you always want to have extra food and...
No more
defenses up so people can just kind of put themselves to work, but I could have sworn there's multiple times I just, like, get back to a settlement for, you know, the longest time is waiting in between me being there, and them just kind of, like, having a massive amount of people just standing around without anything to do. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, hopefully I can keep my settlers happy and have plenty of things for them to do. Oh. We'll have to make sure that we assign not trash can. Alma Murphy, Preston, Sturgis, the Longs. Yeah, Preston, I'm back. I said I would be back, and it's only been like 3 days.
You need to listen to me.
Oh, you remember me.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true,
Let's not
we could
have
use
this
some more goodwill.
conversation in the doorway.
As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Nope.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sounds like you suck at doing your job.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
Thanks.
One good idea can make all the...
Sturgis?
Okay, let's see if we have
There's
a good
a
idea.
crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor.
This is crazy.
Just hear me out.
Like, literally, it's crazy. I can't actually wear
Get
power
the
armor.
suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
I can't rip the thing off the vertibird because I can't get in the power armor and I don't have strength, whatever
It's a
it requires.
suicide mission.
Look, new gal. Don't know. So here's the deal.
Okay,
I'll help if I can.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll-
But
we have the fusion
Look,
core. It's
Actually,
fine.
I already grabbed the fusion.
Okay. Let's
Hail
be
the cock.
on our way. So I'm ever so slightly worried. Do I just bite the bullet and say it's time to have adamantium skeleton? Do I need rifleman, or should I get a rank of toughness right now? Maybe ninja just to be sure. I'm going for toughness. I'm just gonna have this around. I'm not planning to fail. I'm simply planning to be some amount of defended from various scary things. So, yeah, I identify as a never nude and always a constant nude. So, two things that kind of seem like they're, you know, at odds with one another. But trust me, it works out. So, never put me in clothes, but I can never be, you know, further than, you know, down to my underwear. It works. Don't question it, it just works. So this guy, we'll see what he has to say.
Up here. Boss, we got...
Ah, boss, we have what? What do we have? We have plenty of various little bits and pieces. So I feel like I should just avoid this situation as much as possible. We'll go like this, walk across here, and we're immediately in caution, which is what I want to avoid. How are we in caution immediately? Okay, well, we'll shoot him. And we'll shoot them. Anyone else who wants to put themselves over here, that's fine by me. But I am safe. Precariously set up on the tail of a vertibird that's crashed between two buildings. This is the safe space that I want to be in. Go ahead, Preston. Shoot everyone. I'm not going to make this exciting. I'm going to make this very careful. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to avoid. The various Molotovs being thrown towards Preston. Normally I would just be in my power armor right up there, shooting down on them, but not this time. Not at all. Oh, good throw, you idiot. Yeah, these people, I can see why they're doing a pretty poor job at taking out Preston. Preston can't kill them, but they can't kill Preston. So I could use the raiders to, you know, kill the Deathclaw a little bit. It's probably a good idea. Surely with my 50% adrenaline and a mini nuke to the face, a Deathclaw should die. Surely. I think I saw it work, but that was probably on an injured Deathclaw, so... we'll see. Oh, good shot. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got contact. Deathclaw has entered the chat. Is there any chance the Deathclaw is going to run down here? Or is it just going to start killing a bunch of raiders? Yeah, boy. Everything is fine. Oh, and there I am, overtired. Great, 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 great. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. So the things about the Deathclaw are... it's pretty nasty. And... oh, there he is. And he has taken some damage, so... let's just take a look. Fat Man, what can you do? Oh, absolutely nothing. Good. But if you were able to do something, you wouldn't tell me now. You would be saving it for a nice epic shot. So if I did a 1% chance of shooting the belly, criticaled it, and shot a Fat Man at the Deathclaw down the street of Concord, you would kill it, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, music, you're actually appropriately timed. Yeah, that was the right decision. Don't mess around with enemies. If you're in power armor and a minigun, just get in there and put 500 bullets into him, but this was the right way of doing that. I can breathe easy now. Okay. So, that is probably irradiated. How long does the irradiation last? I honestly don't know. And the range of irradiation, also something I don't really know. I never really put much stock into mini nukes and the nuke launcher and all that jazz, but doesn't seem to be lingering. Anything? Bueller? Okay, we're good. So, yeah. That is how I wanted to deal with the Deathclaw. And, now, thankfully, that the Deathclaw is dealt with, we can go talk to Preston and have him take his settlers over to Sanctuary. It worked out. I'm not quite sure if I was really needing all that extra adrenaline, but I wanted to just give myself the best chance possible that I could, you know, maybe take it down to 99% health and take a quick shot with a few bullets. But yeah, that worked out quite nicely. So, what else?
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
Yeah, firing a mini nuke.
Feelings
That was
mutual,
fine.
Preston.
You can never...
Sure.
Listen,
You're welcome.
Okay,
Well-
fusion.
All right, Garvey.
Okay, I'm at
I'm in.
160 out of 160. Okay,
That's
that
wonderful.
brought me to the brink of being
There's
over
more
encumbered.
to your destiny, isn't there?
Yes, there's
Please,
more.
tell me.
Tell me how to go to Diamond City
knew
and
it.
talk to Nick, and then I'll
Please,
give you some more drugs later down the road.
Right?
It'll all be
Please,
fine.
Mama Murphy.
Look,
no. Mama Murphy, we
Okay.
talked about this.
Oh god, I'm over encumbered. Grilled Radstag, save me. Has it already been an hour? Apparently it has. Grilled Radstag, save me.
Hey,
There we
Chuck.
go.
It's gonna kill you.
shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually.
So, what do we need to do? Well, we need to go back to Sanctuary. We'll drop off a Fat Man. Well, we don't need to actually drop off the Fat Man. We'll drop off a little bit of junk, build up a little bit of Sanctuary ever so slightly, and get some experience, some very easy experience. I hope that I have enough gears for the water. I'll be able to take some food from here to plant. And besides that, yes, better to over-prepare than under-prepare. Totally agree. That is YOLO in a nutshell. Let's over-prepare some. I think I'll take... Oh, I need more mute fruit. Strange enough, I will take
Seems
the
to be growing well.
corn
Crop's coming in pretty
and
good.
a couple mute fruit. And how much weight do I have? I need to just drop the Fat Man here. Okay, there's our carrying weight back. Yeah, boy. So let's take all this stuff, and we're not going to plant it. I just want to have it with me. Is that everything? Okay. So Grey Garden does have mute fruit,
Hope
and
you
it
ain't
has
one
some
of
corn
them
and potatoes as
simps
well.
Here to spy on me.
I think what I'm going to do is make my way down to that side of the, well, not that side of the map, but in that direction, and that way I'll be able to really get my adhesive farm going over at Sanctuary, not Sanctuary, Starlight. But besides that, let's just take a look. We definitely need this thing, and this thing. Ooh. Very, very close there. And water. So we left concrete, and we have plenty of steel. And for beds, ooh, do we even have enough for beds? Ooh, I think I forgot about that. Not enough for beds. Okay, 2 cloth, 3 cloth. There's 1 bed here. Defeated by beds, unfortunately. I'm wondering where the closest cloth is that I can get. I should just be able to break down something, but... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and for defense, we should just be able to assign some people to guard posts. There we go. And there's Idiot Savant from that. Idiot Savant is procking like crazy. I'm not going to complain. So there's that, and food situation. I think I set up the food to be over here. There's not going to be lots of it, but we'll give them a few corn and a few mute fruit in case we're in the neighborhood again. Well, we will be. Have to give Preston what he's looking for. Okay, so we've got 1 person here already. Where is that person? Preston, good job. You get on... Nope. Right, you can't be assigned yet. Your people are really slow, aren't they? And we're level 15, so now it's time for Mechanical Menace. Oh, glorious. Okay, well, at least I feel a little more confident about Adamantium Skeleton and Toughness being around. Still have a rank to go when it comes to a few things. Honestly, level 18 for Rifleman 3 coming up really quickly. Yeah, I'm regretting not having taken some cloth. Would have been very useful. There's no cloth in here, right? Actually, there just might be. Comfy pillows. Oh, good, 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 good. Show me cloth. Good enough. That's why we leave stuff around. I think that's everything, but it should be enough. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think I scrapped most of everything. The whole thing with my in-between parts sanctuary scrap was I wanted to just get it all and get it all out of the way. So I'm pretty sure I scrapped pretty much everything. But it's fine because we had cloth right around the corner because I was lazy and moving things in between parts, and that allowed me to have this as a thing. Let's make everyone nice and happy. Yeah! 7 beds. We can even do better than that. We'll go all the way up to 9 beds. This is how people want to sleep, right? Nice little barracks for them. Okay, you have to get going when it comes to actually being on... fine, be on food. I don't care. I'll wait 1 hour and hopefully the gang will get here. Hopefully. One hour. Come on. Come on, game. I believe in you. Oh, God. Game. Come on. Work through it. I know this is a lot, you know... Okay. Whew. That was a long hour right there. That was kind of scary. So... We've got join Preston Garvey in Sanctuary, and he's going to tell us, hey, this is a pretty nice place, and then he'll tell us to go talk to Sturges and the people at Ten Pines.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found.
Sure.
I think.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I lived here once
I used to like
before
that.
the war, and I'm
I lived
200
here.
years old. Can't you tell
Damn.
I'm a ghoul?
Just my
and
son.
so I'm looking for my son.
Anyway,
And so,
I am glad you're here.
you know, he doesn't really want to talk about it. And I think this is where he starts saying something about
I hope
being
you don't
a
mind.
general.
But I've got another favor to ask.
He can't be
I've had
bothered
word
to
from
actually
a
do
settlement
his
asking
job,
for
so he's
help.
getting it freelance
There's
to...
still hope in there are Minutemen
Is
out
the-
there somewhere.
Is
The
the
only chance to
Minutemen
start
just a
rebuilding the
gigantic
Minutemen
pyramid
is
scheme,
to show
and he
people that they
says
can
that
count
I'm
on
the
us when they need
general,
us.
but then
Trouble
he's the one
is,
telling me what to
got my
do,
hands
while
full
he
here.
just kind of reaps the benefits
think you
of
could go
being a
help
part
out
of the
the
Minutemen.
settlement?
I think it is.
Oh, good.
I see how
I was
it
hoping
works.
for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless.
Yeah, they are
That,
actually
by the way.
helpless. It's really what they are. Now,
Hey,
did we finish
You
our
ask me,
conversation?
freedom's always worth fighting for.
Apparently it is. Map updated. First step, over to Ten Pines. And, I guess I should set that. Might as well. Why is that a thing? Investigate. I don't need to investigate. Now it's time to talk to Sturges. Now where is Sturges? Sturges is over here. Good,
I'm
good,
always
good,
glad
good,
to see the sun come up one more time.
Hi, Codsworth. I haven't talked to you yet, but I'm not really interested in talking to you because you're a companion, and that little bit of experience from the... Oh, he's outside. little bit of experience from his little dialogue thing, it's not even worth it. I'm saving him to, you know,
You willing to do some
talk
work?
to him after
I'd
I
be glad
get to
to
Sean
help.
and all that jazz.
Just tell me what you need.
There's a
Okay, I am ready. What do you need? Actually, you guys need to do something. You guys need to get on some defense. So first of all, guard post for Murphy and June. Okay, good. Now you. Is that everything you need?
I like it. Having a place to sleep, what we need now.
Yep.
I'm on it. Clean water.
Clean water. I'm back.
Sturgis.
There's clean
I
water.
feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking.
Food is
I'll start planting
already
right
set up.
away.
Good deal. Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this.
Yeah, me too.
I'm on it.
Don't worry, I've
We'll
already
make
built
everyone feel more
defenses.
secure here.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night. It's been a long...
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Oh, Sturgis. You really are useless. These walls will never get any better. Anyway, nice little free experience. Would have been nice to see an Idiot Savant perk proc.
Seems to be growing well.
My back hurts.
But that's fine.
Feet hurts. Everything hurts.
So you actually... You don't need to be here. You can actually just, you can go. Go to, Starlight Drive-In. And you can work on food. And I don't want you taking too much food, but... yeah, that's fine. How's the gourds? The gourds have been produced. Gourds, I think, are used for vegetable soup or something, so I'm going to keep them around. But that is that. Sanctuary setup. Grab that adhesive for sure. Not sure where that came from. But, I bet Mama Murphy wants a chair, but I'll be back for that eventually. So, we're moving along pretty nicely. We've got the outside of Corvega dealt with, we've got the Deathclaw and the Minutemen dealt with, and they're sending us off to Ten Pines. And besides that, well, we've got Gun Nut rank 2, Adamantium Skeleton rank 2, our first rank of Toughness, and we didn't need either of those last two, but it just made me feel better to have those around because Deathclaws, even though they're a melee enemy, are no joke. I know that they can do damage to you at range with the little rock throw. Nope, I'm not. I already scrapped you. Stay away. I don't get that. But yeah, there's still a lot to do. I think we'll keep going. This is not the end of this part. It is simply the interlude where I get to make my way back to, back to main base. Takes a little bit, for sure. That Fat Man, if we need it, we know where it is, but for now, that's going to stay over there. It's served its purpose. The Deathclaw, big, nasty enemy, make sure that you, give them, the respect they deserve. But, for now, we're looking at, let's see. Adrenaline at 50, we are overtired, but I'm wondering if it's a good idea to take that and say, let's sleep, and then just sleep mainly because I just had, waiting take a long time, which was kind of scary. But namely because I want to start building up my adrenaline again without having a huge, massive amount of fatigue sitting around. So I think I'm going to sleep and then head towards Ten Pines Bluff. Ten Pines, it's a little scary on the way. The ghouls not so much, but I run into super mutants so many times on my way up north that I just expect the worst at all times. So we'll have to see just how that goes. I think it should be fine. For now, let's set ourselves up for a nice sleep. Fusion cells, fusion core, mini nuke, all that jazz can be put away. Weapons, we've got exactly what we need. Let's put some food away. Deathclaw meat. Honestly, I've been forgetting something. Take a look at that +1 agility. Yeah, Act 2 of Part 5. It seems like a good way to end is just with the Deathclaw and setting up Sanctuary and saying goodbye, but no. This is only the beginning of the end. I got a few more things left for today, I think. But there's one thing I've been forgetting just non-stop, and I honestly forget where it is. Miscellaneous, all the way down to... Oh, God. Let me look around. Furniture, miscellaneous. Where is it? I swear it's up. Yep, I remember. I went all of the previous run without actually boosting stuff. But not this time. Not this time. I want to use this. So let's have good old NOLO Mirus do amazing, good, crazy, whatever stuff, and flippity flop, and we now have plus agility. Well, let's look at our stats. Agility of 8. Yes, and that will stick with us for a while. Intelligence down, strength down, but we can't lower it anymore. Perception -1. Bad, but not horrible. But that plus agility, we need to be more, yeah, sneaky. It's just necessary. And it'll also help being more sneaky if we're well rested and if it's night. So let's make that happen. Looks good. We have our grilled radstag is going to be in our inventory. Now, make sure that we check after sleeping that the grilled radstag didn't actually stick with us. Actually, it's over here, of course. Okay, so we'll put one Deathclaw steak away and take out one... Oh my god. I know where it is. Grilled radstag. And definitely take the grilled radstag out of here. Nope, it's Deathclaw steak. I know what I'm saying. Everything's fine. Okay, that's what we want. Junk, we're way over here. And 160. Let's keep it at 160, please. Sleep for 8 hours. Well rested. Boosts our agility even further. Very nice. We are hungry though, so let's deal with that. Properly fed. The mute fruit still in my inventory. Yeah, it took me a second. I figured it would be in resources and stuff. Yeah. It is entertaining just to watch all of my settlers slowly become, well, not slowly, immediately become just not world class, but very, very capable athletes, gymnasts, and all the same. Yeah, it's good. It's quite good. So now that we've got Deathclaw steak, we can start taking agility. Lots of things to consider. But we've got to move up north and take a look at... Oh, here's art and art. So it begins. The ever on-running duel between art and art. This is how it starts. One art on the ground, hands up, the other art ready to execute him. We'll be seeing more of art and art down the line, but for now, let's just let them be. You just settle it between yourselves. I mean, if I was art and I had to essentially consistently kill synths that were trying to replace me, I would just, I don't know what I would do. It's kind of like the horror story of this game where you have just this, you know, reoccurring theme where a person is just like, hey, this synth is trying to replace me, and you just see that over and over and over. It's kind of sad. Well, the feral ghouls are freaking out a little bit. How's it going, feral ghouls? Are you feeling better? Ooh. It's a toughie. Oh, it's a roamer. Why am I shooting the roamer with not so great a weapon? I'm gonna slowly start backing up. I'm gonna slowly start missing. This is exactly how I want this to go. I mean, if I was a betting man, my money would also be on art. I mean, art doesn't have anything on art if you ask me. You know, if art was to take on art, like, successfully, he would actually have to have amazing amounts of bullets and weapons, and I shouldn't take this lightly. Let's kill the guy and shoot him very Thank you. Thank you. Are we done? Yeah. Art versus art. A classic. Music, chill out. I've killed the thing. Stop playing. I don't like the music. It's useful to tell me when there's danger, but it's done. Okay, let's figure out what the... Oh, I want to... No. You can't just keep giving me laser muskets, game. I don't accept this. I don't accept the laser musket run. I'm not doing a laser musket run. Screw you, game. Screw you. Oh, good. Okay. So, I guess I'm doing a... I need to change that thumbnail. I need to give myself a gas rifle in the frickin' thumbnail. That is stupid. Game. Don't give me laser muskets anymore. Seriously. It's not fair. Okay. So we've got our second weapon. It's another laser musket. Wonderful. I was really hoping for a 10mm. Or even like a pipe gun that I could use as a pistol, because then I could actually convince myself that I should take gunslinger as opposed to rifleman. But I'm really drifting to... I've made it so far. I'm at level 15 and I haven't taken a damage boosting perk to my weapons. This is just weird. Cram various things, some stim packs, stuff like that. You know the drill. But, man, I really wish I would have a chance to get Gunslinger. Because this gun is fun. I definitely approve of this gun. I mean, look at that. It does the job. As long as there's no one behind me. I just need to... There's gas over there, and there's a ghoul over there. I think I'm just going to blow them up. Let's just do that. We have so many Molotovs. There we go. Now, as usual, take the Molotov off. Good, 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 good. The game's, yeah. Eventually I'm going to get a Deadeye laser musket and I will be like, fine game, you win. I will use the laser musket. Game, if you're listening, just give me a Deadeye. I want a Deadeye laser musket. It's not going to be as useful as I want it to be, but it's the one way that I would actually like, okay, I'll keep this laser musket around. My God. Laser muskets. What about this laser musket? Oh, okay, well, what about this laser musket? I'm upset with that. We just got 50 round. Okay, so we finally started picking up 50 caliber. I guess level 15 is, you know, the time to be picking up 50 caliber. So we can start moving our pipe bolt action over to 50 caliber. I didn't do it because clearly I don't have any ammo for it. But now that I do, I need to consider when would be a good time to actually do that for real. If I do it too early, then I run out of actually, you know, ammo way too often. I need to buy it, and it's just not efficient. I don't mind taking on the bloatflies, but I don't really want to. Where are they at? Oh, right around the corner. So as long as neither of them are black bloatflies, or glowing bloatflies, or nasty bloatflies, I think I'm fine with this. I wouldn't mind being further along. I'll run over here, deal with the dog, and maybe on the way back I'll deal with the bloatflies. They're not bothering anyone, so it's fine. Wild mongrel over there. Let's take one shot and kill him. I said one shot. This is why we need riflemen. My caravan guard? You're in a hurry. Did Lucas leave without you? There's that one, there's that one. I guess Lucas Miller came up here, but didn't tell his guards he was leaving. Anyway. So this is fine. Wait a second. Very nice. Another level up. Idiot Savant is procking like crazy. Only -1 intelligence too. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for
What
letting
do
me
you
get
want?
a bunch of
We don't need
experience
any
for
more
discovering
trouble
you.
around here.
I was sent here by
Take
the
it
Minutemen.
easy. I'm with the Minutemen.
You're with the We sent word.
I'm gonna be
Most
their
people don't-
general soon,
We're
don't worry.
rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground.
Letty, there's a raider.
And we will
Don't
deal
worry.
with the raiders.
I'll take care of that.
Corvega assembly plant already halfway dealt with. Just need to, you know, touch up the inside. Why are you going over there? Those are mine. Ugh, you idiot. I wanted those. Okay, I feel like there's dangerous things happening over there. Irradiated blood. Plus 75 rad resistance from the blood packs, irradiated blood packs, or whatever it's called. What is happening over here? Legendary Raider. Don't mind if I do. Okay, actually do mind if I do, but please don't mind me too much. Wow. I should probably consider... Ooh. Very nice. Idiot Savant giving me 250 experience from a raider kill. Should probably consider taking Rifleman sooner or later. This is getting out of hand. As in, raiders are just not going down. Eventually this will make sense. With Sniper, with various perks when it comes to the perception tree, Rifleman will make sense. Let's do Rifleman, Gauss Rifle all the way. Greatest of all time. 2 of them right there. And we're done. I'm just tired of not being able to kill enemies in a single shot. That feels much better. Okay, now that Raider is going to have the combat rifle, right? It's going to have the bolt action instigating. It's going to have the combat 2-shot rifle. It's going to have the hunting rifle, the Deadeye hunting rifle. No, it's probably going to have a 10mm, isn't it? After taking 2 ranks of riflemen. That was really stupid on my part because I'm going to immediately pick up a frickin' 10mm thing, aren't I? Just give me a rifle, give me a rifle, give me a rifle, give me a rifle. Rifle, 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 rifle. Yep. Yep, I expected as much. Okay, martyrs. Martyrs, metal, wear it because you're wearing things, but you can't wear it because you're not playing that game. Is there radiation around here? Any single time I see, like, something like brain fungus, I just assume the worst and there's going to be a bunch of radiation. Seems fine. Seems fine. And you have a stim pack. That's decent. Okay, let's be on our way. Back up the slope and down through the mountain because I don't want to be in a valley where I can go forward or backwards. Never put yourself in a situation where there's not more than 2 degrees of escape. Even though kind of right now I'm putting myself in a similar situation. Yeah, 360. 360 is what it's about. So, over here, they want us to deal with some raiders at Corvega, and this Brahmin probably wants to catch up to Lucas Miller. He really should have his Brahmin with him. But he doesn't have his Brahmin with him. That's fine. How are things? Just like half expecting a radiation storm since I'm out in the wild and that's what's been happening. The bloat flies. Don't see him. If they're not going to cause problems with me. Wild mongrel. Okay. Well, now that I have better rifles, at the very least, maybe I will take them on. With... I was, giving away my hand there. With a Molotov. Okay, so these guys, hopefully the Molotov hits them any second. Molotov. Molotov. There we go. Wow, that was a pretty good shot on my part. So that's the one that's not super damaged. Oh, they're crippled. I'm sorry, dogs. Okay. Yep, I still got it. Not exactly homing Molotov, but pretty freaking close. So I'll live with that. And of course, take the Molotovs off. There we go. Yeah, don't press the Molotov key unless you want to... Well, don't assign Molotovs unless you're immediately using Molotovs. Press the Molotov key when it's actually a Molotov key. Anyway, Corvega. Corvega. What to do about Corvega? Corvega's a very nasty place. I have the sneak that I can get early on. I have adamantium and toughness set up kind of to where I would want it. But it's very close quarters. That's the first thing that's kind of nasty. The second thing is just like kind of hearing things left and right. I'm trying to pay very close attention to the weather, namely because the last radiation storm kind of snuck up on me, and I don't want to have radiation storms sneak up on me. But Radstag Does can sneak up on me whenever they want. Hello, Radstag Does. That is an interesting trick you've got there. Don't run. Ooh, he's angry. Now he's dead. Yes, as I was saying, something about being over-encumbered. Deathclaw hide, not worth it. I'll take that stuff. And the Radstag meat, of course. Ah, and of course, Radstag hide is too heavy. Not sure why I picked that up. Okay, we're going to have too much stuff, so this meat. Just enough. Okay. Yeah, I've thrown enough grenades in my days that I know kind of how far away you need to be from an enemy. And the parabolic arc, once you're getting right over here, you just know that it's going to be from here until right about there. Like, I want to do a test. Let's say I wanted to hit that, stone block. Let's just, we have enough Molotov cocktails. I think it's right about here. At a far distance. Close? Oh, a little short. That's pretty bad on my part. I guess it's a little taller than me, so no, not a good excuse. I don't have it all the time, but it's pretty close. So good thing that wasn't an enemy, I suppose. Yes. So Corvega. I think what we're going to do is have a next time situation. 218 3.8 rounds. Wow, we're picking up rounds quite a bit. Yes, next time we need to make our way into Corvega. Now, I've probably missed out on all of the things that are corpses. They're probably going to despawn, which is kind of a bad situation. I'm just going to go check. I'm going to go check right now before I log off and call it a part. Just fool you once, shame on you. Fool you twice, shame on me. This is definitely a shame on me, maybe. Kind of saying like I was going to end, but I should really just check on the corpses right now. I don't have the carrying weight. What am I doing? Okay, this is... Everything's completely in control. I know what I'm doing. It's not the end of the part just yet. We've got just a little bit more in us. What we want to do before we end is check on the corpses that we made earlier. Besides that, we want to prepare ourselves for going inside Corvega. We can't make ourselves stealthier, unfortunately. We can't really do too much when it comes to... let's get all of the various things out of our inventory that we can. We can't really make ourselves more powerful, because we need level ups for that at this point, and our guns are kind of maxed out. So we just have to be very careful and know exactly what we're doing, and yeah, that's scary. Internal areas, the last ones that we've gone through have been very few enemies, kind of spread out, not too much of an issue, but Corvega is something different. Corvega is a little nastier. Pulse mines. Screw pulse mines. I'm not going to use any pulse mines this run because last time they
Ain't
failed
looking
me.
for trouble, I hope.
And I got 30 damage or something because of it. So let's put the other weapon, that is a laser musket, in here. And we'll just forget about those for now because they're just not what I want to play as. I want to play as silenced weapons, and if I need to take a stupid, heavy-hitting sort of shot at something, it's just not going to be with a laser musket, I don't think. It just doesn't work for me for some reason. Messed up on that thumbnail because, yeah, the laser musket just looks so jankety, and it's just... any other weapon can be made better than... any other ranged weapon, I should say, can be made better, in my opinion, in terms of flexibility and usability than the laser musket. So it's just... it's the thing that holds itself together with, you know, good wishes and duct tape and the hopes and dreams of children or whatever. And, yeah, it's just not a good weapon to me. It's fun. I mean, I like the concept of it, but in terms of usability, cranking something up and then firing it for a loud blast, it's just not how I should play. It looks like the corpses... well, there's one for sure. So where's the rest? So we definitely have a corpse over here. So let's loot the corpses. Of bullets and stim packs, and there's definitely still someone around because, well, some of the corpses are despawning. Not all of them. Very strange. Yeah, we're going to use a frag grenade on these guys. Are you serious?
Think you can hide?
Screw you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not make this safe. How is it that my grenades never kill both of the people? Grenades, you're supposed to... oh, he had a frag grenade. Very nice. But they're not killing the people they need to kill. They just kill one person and leave another person alive. Fragmentation means fragments go every single which way and just shred enemies. Fragmentation grenades. It's in the name. God. Okay. You're chill. That's just annoying. I use fragmentation grenades to not raise my heart rate, not to get my heart rate really pumping just because stupid fragmentations aren't working out. Anyway, so let's just check up here. Looks like some of the bodies are starting to despawn, and it's going to be unfortunate to see how many... yep, lots are actually despawning. Not quite sure if it's based on distance from me or if it's just, you know, the order of killing. Pulse Mine Challenge Run. Screw the Pulse Mine Challenge Run. I'm sure that one guy's done it, the one that says, can you beat Fallout 4 with only caltrops? Can you beat Fallout 4 with only your fist? Can you beat Fallout 4 with only mini nukes? Just like every variant of one weapon does it all. And yes, you can do it as long as you have plenty of stim packs and patience. I'm sure pulse mines are just the same situation. Maybe. Actually, I'm not quite sure. It seems pretty difficult. But, yeah. In here, there's just a bunch of little stuff, and we'll just get this out of the way right now so we can jump in next time. I think there might be some more people alive up above. We've already missed one of them. But yeah, we really lost out on quite a bit of loot from having all these people despawn. But that's fine. It's not too much. It's totally, well, It's not detrimental to the run by too much. It's detrimental, but we'll deal with it. Probably just a few stim packs and some ammo. But in case there's more people, let's be careful coming up. There's that guy that always sneaks up on me. What does the body shot do? Enough, by the looks of it. Seems to be having trouble there. Come on. Okay, there you go. And there's a raider up there. Now is that everyone? It is. Good, 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 good. Don't like the beeping though, so we'll just go like that. Yep, Molotovs, stim packs, good things that could have been mine, but weren't. So, unfortunate. Don't need to pick up all the pipe pistols. Trying to figure out just how much stuff I should be looting. When it comes to this sort of thing, it adds up quite a bit in my weight to value sort of thing. Just, I'm just trying to think, is it really going to be useful picking up all this stuff down the line? And I mean, I need to pick up what I can. Need to make sure that I'm not wasting my carrying weight picking up crappy things, but yeah, things like bobbleheads that are completely useless. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, collecting bobbleheads, that's fun. So, at least they don't weigh anything. So these guys, picking up their ammo and some various little bits of weaponry, that'll be fine. Let's just finish up the looting here, head back home, and we'll start out with at least a little bit of adrenaline. 25%, not even that bad. What's our... Oh, good, and we're only on parasites now. Very nice. So, yeah, we won't be forced to do a bunch of sleeping immediately. There's Diamond City down there, and... oh, the rest of the Commonwealth. We've barely scratched the surface. Yeah, this is an interesting run from my perspective. I'm going very slowly, trying to level up quite a bit, but I'm going to start running into enemies that are more perceptive, more dangerous, armed to the teeth, and I just don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I need to take more rakes of just toughness, and I can't even jump down from the heights of Corvega. This is just weird. I need to be able to jump down from Corvega. Otherwise, what's the point? But yeah, we're gonna head back home, leave the inside for next time. Let's think about what else is for next time, because after we get done with Corvega, we go to Ten Pines Bluff. We tell Preston. Preston says there's another settlement probably. But at that point, whether he sends us off
What the hell
to...
was that?
Oh, good God, no, it's nothing. Yeah. I'm trying to do an ending monologue here, Raider. Just let me be. Screwed freaking Raider. There we go. That's what your head deserves. Anyway, yeah. Raiders getting in the way of me just talking. Next time, after Corvega, we'll have to think about what we're doing next. Whether or not Preston decides to send me to somewhere I want to go or not is... it's kind of up to him. What I kind of want to do is turn in the quest to the people over at Ten Pines, but then make sure that I have my radio beacons at all of my settlements, and let's just double check that. We have Sanctuary, Red Rocket, Starlight. We should set up Sunshine Tidings. That right there is 4, and if Ten Pines Bluff is 5, then we might just be able to... I need to double check this. I might need to get one more settlement, but I think we can just hand in the first quest of the Minutemen doing Minutemen things to Preston, and then send them off to the castle for the, for a while. Not going to do that anytime soon. And that way,
Seems to be growing
we'd be
well.
able to move forward with that, and move forward into going around in
Farm's not
Boston.
much.
It's going to be moving a lot quicker coming up for sure. The things in Boston, I don't need to drink. Get off the fountain. Come on, I want this razor grain. Ugh, can't even finish the game properly, finish the stream properly. But yes, next time, Corvega, and then we shall see. If they send me off to Greentop or whatever, I'm going to have to run around, and I'll have a more definitive plan next time. But yes, we're going to be moving the Minutemen over to the castle, well, at least Preston, over to the castle. Heading off to Diamond City, maybe Hangman's Alley, figure out that thing, but moving into the city, there's definitely some scary things coming up, and I'll need to be very careful. Enemies will start having very nasty weapons. They're going to start being able to actually shoot me on sight pretty effectively without missing a few times. Up until now, they've just had crappy shotguns and pipe guns. So, yes, things will only get more tense from here. But all of that is next time. And for now, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 Nudists Only Live Once run done live. Thanks for joining me, Neuro, and until next time, farewell.